The Messari report, the crypto thesis for 2023 that came out fairly recently, is a recommended read for anybody who's interested in what's going forward in the digital world as far as crypto, the metaverse, and Web 3.0. Today I'm going to focus a little bit on, is Web 3.0 the whole idea of Web 3.0 actually what we think it is? Has it caused something good with an 80% decline in crypto? And Messari mentions some of these companies or some of the problems that we're having today with regulation, etc., being from some of these scam cryptos, if you will. I want to talk a little bit today about some of those scam cryptos here in DeFi IoT. So jumping right in, I'm going to read a little bit from this report. Last year, I thought Web 3, or Web 3.0, was a good all-encompassing term that captured cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and stablecoins, for example, smart contract computing, such as Ethereum and other layer ones, decentralized infrastructure networks like video, data storage, cloud data storage, sensors like IoT, Internet of Things sensors, non-fungible tokens like digital identity and property rights, meaning like artwork and so forth like that, right? Decentralized finance, financial services to swap and collateralize crypto assets, like basically DeFi protocols acting like banks, but with cryptocurrencies and turning it into fiat. The metaverse, the digital commons built-in game-like environments. In other words, not a going from a virtual reality to an augmented reality where you're virtual, it's like a fiction and non-fiction together, right? It's like the non-tangible, the tangible at the same time. That's augmented reality, and that's where metaverse is going to go. We have other videos that explain the metaverse here on this channel, so you can search here as well. The community governance constructs, in other words, decentralized autonomous organizations known as DAOs, is supposed to be what maintain our independence in crypto. We're down 80% since we've started this whole moniker, right? And we've pivoted since we started using Web 3.0 to encompass all of these areas. There's been an industry-wide carnage. There really has. And the SEC is leading the leading teeth in that carnage. So I recommend we retire the term. It's according to the Messari report, the Crypto Thesis 2023. I'll put a link down below. It's free. It's a great report, about 160 pages. I recommend you read it. And I'm sure that Guy with Coin Bureau will come and do some things, break this down shortly as well. What do we need to get to? More personal wallets. Definitely. I hope we learn from the FTX collapse. From my cold dead hand, he says here, that exchange margin accounts, bad. So we need more personal wallets, more privacy, and permissionless financial social applications. Live and let live. Versus now, what we're going to go into are the Ponzi schemes. I want to show you right now a few of those Ponzi schemes. They're out there. There's some of these Ponzi schemes that, I got involved with knowing that they were potential Ponzi schemes and trying to get in the beginning and try to maybe pull some money back out of that. That's something else I'll go into later. But today I want to talk about 3 or 4 cryptos that came out that were crypto miners that are promoted by a lot of your key content creators here on YouTube in crypto, and you know who they are. I don't want to have to mention names, but that's why we've got away from that, and we're in a no shield zone. We're not shielding anybody for anything. If we have something that we do and it functions for us, we'll share that with you that it works. And there is one I'll go over right now that actually is working. Is it making a lot of money yet? No, it's more of an investment for the future, like I thought Helium and MXC would be. Now let's go back and talk a little bit of what we got here back in my kids' little area for what they call crypto miners. And again, a crypto miner truly is one that, like a GPU or an ASIC miner or even a CPU, right? So let's take a look here what we've got over here back in our little corner. As you can see up top, we have bought a lot of different devices and experimented. And not just experimented 1 or 2. Some we have just 1 or 2 or 3. Some were 45, 50 into them, such as Helium, right? Let's talk with the first disappointment. And today it's keeping itself buoyancy is the MXC project. That to me just looks like something that's just waiting to expire. And I'm surprised it even survived this long, actually. It maintains its currency right around that 0.03 cents per token. But who's maintaining that? I don't feel it's the actual market maintaining that. And then they moved up. Somebody moved up and manipulated their currency, and a lot of it got sold off. So they don't move it up anymore. They keep it right where it's at, hoping to get through a bear market and survive. So just be cautious if you think about going with the MXC project. I'm going to do another video on that specifically, on why we feel MXC is not a good project and very well a potential scam. Let's go to some that we've known are scams now. Let's jump over here to the Aware. It's up and it's going. It's on a different program right now, a pilot program, so I don't want to mention that at this point. And we're trying to see if it can actually save some of our 60 Awares that we bought to establish in other people's homes. This is one of those scams. Block Create. Look at this thing. It's white. It was green. It went off its application. And because of that, I can't get it back on in the application. I can't even get a color. I can't even get the use of having a colorful nightlight appear with my kids' crypto devices. Another that's a huge scam behind Spider-Man here is the PlanetWatch devices. Now I have them hooked up because we bought them. We've got a bunch of them, actually. The Awares, they don't work anymore. PlanetWatch scammed us on that and just said, well, that's the way it is, and walked away from it. And the community didn't stand up. So then we go into something I don't even have up here. In fact, look, in the box, I have a Freedom 5 5G, still wrapped up, brand new. That's been sitting here for a year. We have approximately 45 of the Helium 4Gs installed with another 10 sitting in the safe, in the boxes. I'm not even going to waste my money to install them because that's something that's going out. Look at the logic. Is there any need for 4G in ISIS America? Everything's going 5G. Now, I will install this to try to get some money back out of it. But we have seen that Helium abuses the community like PlanetWatch. PlanetWatch, you have these scams that come up. Revelfy, another straight scam. This whole BlockFi, another scam. But these were all promoted by your major content creators. And I'll admit, I bit into it. I listened to all 3 or 4 of them. And I thought, you know what? They're doing it. They're doing well. We'll jump into it. We started doing well in the beginning. And then Revelfy, we never got even a device on. We never got any of our devices. Now, we own about 4 devices from Revelfy. But Helium, PlanetWatch hurt us bad. Do I have my GPUs? Yes. Do I think my GPUs are scam? No, because I could do something with my GPUs. Now, what's this device with Helium? Is it mine? Well, we just had 5 devices shut off by Helium. Everything we did to actually help meet the criteria, and yet Helium coming out and saying, well, you know, China's gaming the system, so we're going to shut down all these people that are gaming the system, such as in China. Then why don't they focus in China? We talked to another person and said, yeah, I have 5 of mine shut down. And that's it. Nobody does anything about that. And that's how they get away with scam masks. And this is why, one of the reasons that we're talking about in these reports, and why the SEC, for example, and all these government regulators now are coming forward with new regulation. Because these companies are scamming. Look what they did with Helium buying the devices. And then they shut down. I bought devices that were $800 to $1,000 at one point to try to get our devices installed, believing in the promise of Helium. And yet they just had the right to shut that down. That's like saying, well, I'm going to leave my dollars digital with the Federal Reserve and I'll leave my crypto on a platform. It's not my cold wall. It's not mine. You buy these devices, they're not yours. Now, there is a program up here that I want to show you real quick that I do like. I'm not going to shield it right now. I like it because it's an investment. And I'm not making a lot of money off it right now. We have a Chia miner going down here, right? We'll put some more into that. And we understand what Chia does, and I like to defend that. So we support it a little bit. SC Prime, decentralized cloud data storage. I like the idea. I like the project. Am I making a lot of money on this right now? No. But we have here 1, 2, 3 devices connected to support the SC Prime network. We have more. We have more down in South America as well. This is a future. I'm looking at this as an investment for 3, 4, 5 years down the road that will begin to bring back its money. Not these quick money schemes, scams, if you will, that have caused the SEC and other regulators to stand up and say, hey, we got to come in and regulate this industry for you. We need to do more homework, and we need to hold these companies accountable. And we need content creators out there to create good content. Follow our lead, please. Don't just shill things. They say they're not getting paid, but they get free devices, and they get perks and benefits from it, and they get a lot of people that want to just make easy, free money. There's nothing easy and free about life, especially in a real world. You might be able to get on board for a while, but it'll catch you in the end. DeFi IoT, give us a thumbs up, like the video for us, please, so we can get it out to other people. We're going to try to keep you informed the best we can on what's real and what's not. See you in the next video.